candidate says, "I will reduce taxes and increase public services." An elector responds, "Does that mean you'll be using a magic wand?" What do you call a politician who tells the truth? Unemployed. Why did the politician refuse dessert? Because he was already full of his own promises. Why don't politicians ever lose at poker? Because they always bluff with a straight face. What's a politician's favorite type of music? Lies and deceit, because they love to dance around the truth. A politician asks, "What do you think of my program?" A citizen responds, "I think you should consider a career in comedy." What's the difference between a politician and a flying pig? The letter F. How can you tell if a politician is lying? Their lips are moving. Why do politicians always seem to have clean hands? Because they are always washing them of responsibility. Why are politicians like diapers? They both need to be changed regularly and for the same reason. What do politicians and weather forecasts have in common? They're both often wrong but still keep getting paid. Why do politicians make bad chess players? They always move sideways. Why do politicians prefer large crowds? Because it's harder to hear the boos. Why did the politician bring string to the meeting to tie up loose ends? What do you call a politician who can't stop telling jokes? A laughing stock. Why did the politician enroll in acting classes? To improve his performance in the polls. Why do politicians love writing books? Because they can finally tell a story with an ending they like. What do you call an honest politician? An oxymoron. Why do politicians always confuse left and right? Because they're never on the same page. Why are political speeches like fireworks? Both can be colorful, explosive, and leave you wondering what just happened. How many politicians does it take to change a light bulb? None. They'll just promise change and leave you in the dark. What's the difference between a politician and a snail? One is a slimy, spineless creature, and the other is a snail. Why did the politician go to art school? To learn how to draw a crowd. Why are politicians such bad chess players? They hate anything with checks and balances. How do politicians celebrate their victories? With a ballot dance. How do you know that a politician is lying about his achievements? When you read their bio, it seems like a fantasy novel. What's a politician's favorite game? Twister, because it involves a lot of twisting and turning. Why did the politician join a gym? To work on their spin and improve their flexibility. Why did the politician visit the zoo? To study the art of keeping a straight face in front of a crowd. What's a politician's favorite vegetable? The spinach. What do you call a debate without any substance? A political show. Why did the politician run for cover during the tsunami? Because they finally realized they couldn't just spin the wave away. What's the difference between a tsunami and a political scandal? One washes everything away and the other just tries to wash away the truth. What's the difference between a politician and a UFO? At least people claim to have seen UFOs. Why was the political debate like a circus? It had all the right candidates for a show. How do you get a politician to make a decision? Tell them there's a camera rolling. What's a politician's favorite animal? The chameleon, because they're great at changing colors. How do you confuse a politician? Ask them for a straight answer. Why was the political speech like a book? It had a lot of chapters, but no clear ending. What's a politician's favorite game? Pin the blame on the opponent. How do you make a politician stop talking? Turn off the cameras. Why was the politician a great chess player? They were masters of avoiding checkmate. Why did the politician want to join the artistic swimming team? Because they're already experts at synchronized swimming around tough questions. Why did the senator bring sparkling water to the congressional meeting? Because they heard it was great for bubbling up support and keeping their speeches hydrated. Why did the politician compare their campaign to the Olympic Games? Because they promised to jump hurdles, run the distance, and always aim for the gold, but end up just passing the baton of responsibility to the next person. What's a politician's definition of compromise? When everyone else agrees with them. Why did the politician become a magician? Because every time they got into office, their promises disappeared. Why did the politician start an honest campaign? Because they figured no one would believe them anyway. Why did the politician become a gardener? Because they were tired of dealing with thorny issues. Why did the candidate bring their pet to the rally? Because they needed someone loyal by their side. How did the politician prepare for the debate? By practicing how to answer every question with, "Let me circle back on that." Why did the polling station have a bouncer? To make sure only registered voters were on the guest list. Why did the politician dress as Santa Claus at the polling station? Because they knew the voters were used to receiving presents before making decisions. Why did the politician promise free umbrellas for everyone? Because they said, "In this political climate, you'll need protection from all the promises raining down." Why do politicians love giving long speeches? They think if they talk long enough, they might accidentally say something true. Why did the politician promise free internet for everyone? Because they knew their campaign needed more online support. Why did the politician bring a clown to their rally? To remind everyone that politics can be a real circus. Why did the candidate choose a parrot as their campaign mascot? Because they always repeat what everyone wants to hear. Why did the politician go to acting school? To perfect their dramatic pauses in speeches. Why are politicians like chess players? Because every move is calculated and the pawns are always the first to go. Why do politicians love expensive dinners? Because they're used to taking a bite out of every contribution. Why don't politicians like playing hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when your face is on every billboard. How do politicians prepare for debates? By practicing the art of sidestepping. Why is election year like a birthday party? Because there's a lot of noise, but only one person gets all the presents. Why do politicians always carry a pen? So they can write down all the promises they'll forget. How do you win a political debate? Simple. Talk over your opponent until the audience forgets the question. Why do elections and winter have so much in common? Both are full of cold, long days, and everyone's just waiting for them to end. What's a politician's favorite type of charity? Self-promotion. What do you call a politician who accidentally tells the truth? A slip of the tongue. Why did the politician hand out alarm clocks during the campaign? To remind voters to wake up and vote for them. Why did the politician study chess before the election? To learn how to strategically move all their pieces into place. Why do politicians always carry umbrellas? Because they're experts at creating a storm with their words. Why did the politician read a book on improvisation before the debate? To prepare for all the questions they didn't plan on answering. Why did the commanders challenge the dolphins to a race? They thought it would be on the field, not in the water. Why don't politicians trust stairs? Because they're always up to something. Why do politicians love mirrors? Because they never get tired of seeing their own reflections. Why do politicians always carry a flashlight to help them navigate all the shady deals? Why was there such a media frenzy when a politician kept a promise? Because it was the first time they ever did it. What happened when a politician accidentally told the truth at a press conference? The media called it a scandal. Why did the politician promise free Wi-Fi for everyone? Because they needed a new way to connect with voters, literally. Why did the politician root for Mallorca against Real Madrid? Because they thought if Mallorca could beat a giant, maybe they could too. Why did the politician compare their campaign to the Indiana fever? Because, just like the fever, they're always promising a comeback, but somehow still end up missing the playoffs.